Alright, what's up, Scorpio? So today is your monthly reading. We're gonna figure out the theme of the month, what's coming, lessons, challenges, and all the good things. Already pre-sold the deck, so we can go ahead and get started. Alright, what is the theme of July for Scorpio? What is the theme of July for Scorpio? It's gonna be long. Okay. Alright, so we got the Five of Wands. I was trying to get more information, just clarification, but the story was what the story was. So what I got from this card is that for the month of July, it's going to be mainly you fighting yourself. As I know at first glance the card looks like you fighting or having conflicts with others, but a lot of the conflict has to do with yourself and inner turmoil. And I feel like you guys are at this precipice in life where you guys have a goal of where you want your life to go or what you see for yourself, but there's like certain aspects of yourself that you feel like are holding you back. And it's like these self habits or behaviors that have just been with you for a long time, and like you need to kind of get rid of them, or they're like not helping you, or you're not using those aspects of yourself to the greater good of it. And so I feel like you're like at this point in life where you're coming to the realization of like, no, like in order to get where I need to be, I need to change myself. I need to start putting myself in a position to to be better for myself, for to be able to have a better life that I want for myself. So I feel like July is definitely that month where you're kind of just looking at yourself and kind of being like, it's like you already kind of realize like what parts of yourself needs changing, or what parts of yourself need to be let go, what parts of yourself need to be reeled in or even amplified. And now you're kind of just getting to a point where like you're trying to figure out what's the best way how to do that for yourself. Like it's a challenge every day because it is hard once you have a habit, especially if it's a behavior that you have been doing unconsciously, and that is now coming to your conscious awareness that, oh wait, okay, maybe that's not something that's helpful to me. That can be a very challenging thing. And so the theme of July is very much you kind of fighting against yourself, and fighting not against yourself, okay, fighting for yourself, fighting within yourself for yourself is the theme of July for you. Okay, let's see what else is coming for you in the month of July. What else is coming for Scorpio? What else is coming for Scorpio? Oh shit. Okay. Alright, Seven of Cups, Five of Swords, Nine of Cups, and Three of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, Scorpio. You don't even need me. Okay, because you have already rationalized. It's so like because you're because you're seeing yourself, you're seeing all the good and bad of yourself. It's also a key point of saying that you know yourself the best. And you may not, we say there might not be aspects of yourself that you like, but you do know yourself. You do recognize these different aspects of yourself. So that's already a big step ahead of the game. Another part of it is that you know yourself well enough to know how to address these things. You know yourself. If you're not the type of person who doesn't like being called out on the floor and doesn't like aggressive tactics about like how to change, you're not using those tactics on yourself. You're being very smart. Like if you know you're mentally um, playing yourself in a sense to win. It's like that sometimes you may have to stroke your own ego to be able to see the truth of something, be able to see a truth that you may not want to see. So you have to kind of force yourself to see it, and you're figuring out the ways how to do that for yourself. It's like you're figuring out, okay, I can't quit drinking just cold turkey. I know myself, but if I do it a reward system, it'll be easier for me to do it that way. Like you're figuring like you have these tips and tricks about how to really work with yourself, and you're using implementing that very very smartly. um, and so you're almost in a sense, like I said, having a reward system for this growth and inner turmoil that you're doing. So it's like you are giving yourself credit of, like, let's say if you had, let's say a habit of yours that you feel like is preventing you from going on your life path, is that it's a self sabotage. And not even so, that's a bad example. What's a good example? It's I guess going back to the reward system of drinking, it's like, let's say, you have a bad habit of drinking, and the drinking is preventing you from waking up early to be able to go to the gym earlier, and it's preventing you from losing the weight that you want to lose, and all that stuff. And so, but you know yourself that if you do try to quit cold turkey, it's just going to really aggravate your mood and make you very agitated or make you very just like resistant to change, because now you feel like you're restraining yourself or restricting yourself in a way that you don't need to. And so I feel like more in a sense you're like, okay, wait, let's say I can still drink, right? Let's say, but I have to go to the gym before I touch any sort of alcohol. And if I do touch any sort of alcohol, at every shot counts for another mile I have to do on the treadmill. Or every mile that I do on a treadmill, I get to have a shot. Like, you're training, you're kind of like trying to figure out a happy medium to keep yourself still emotionally balanced, but also still doing the work that you need to do to be better. But yeah. So and then with the five of swords and nine of cups, it's coming more towards two, as well as you kind of wanting to build a community or surround yourself in a community that's helpful for you. So I won't. It's like July. I don't see you coming into a community, but I do see you like going out on the search and kind of opening yourself up to different types of communities that you weren't necessarily open towards before. You're kind of wanting to surround yourself with people that are at a place that you want to be, that are already at the place that you want to be at. It's like you're very much so like, you want to surround yourself with the change that you want to be, or that you want to embody. um, there was that saying, what, the Lulu is the Salulu, but in this circumstance, that is very much the solution for you. It's like, okay, if I can just make my surroundings and my reality seem like I'm already there, then I can just surround yourself with the energy that is already what you want to be. Then I can become that. It's like you are like you. It's like you wanna. It's like, if I eat enough carrots, I'll become the carrot kind of thing. Um, but yeah. Then with the Three of Pentacles, what else is coming for you in July? Um, it's the foundations of your manifestations. So let's say if you wanted to build a business, or you wanted to be entrepreneurial, or wanting to travel, it's like July is like you're not necessarily much doing a lot of groundbreaking work, but you are saying if you do want to travel, you are like saving the money for your passport, or you're getting your passport. If you want to do the entrepreneurial, you're not starting your LLC, but you're getting all your paperwork ready for the LLC. Like, it's like you're not breaking any ground into your manifestations, but you are setting yourself up for success when you do start beginning the constructions of your creation of your manifestations. Yeah. But your main focus, a lot of it is just to main focus that you're really focusing on July is that inner battle with yourself, is that inner self improvement, is that cleansing of oneself, basically. All right, what lessons are coming for you, Scorpio, in July? I'm not taking notes. Those fell out on the edge of my pinky. That was not. Let's just break these up. All right. Scorpio, what is lessons are coming for Scorpio in July? Okay. The Full card and the Nine of Wands. All right. Okay, yeah. So Spirit, okay. So lessons, particularly Spirit, doesn't really have any lessons for you. They're kind of like realizing that you are pretty much taking the reins on this, that you are the kind of the one steering the ship in this month of July. And so they're kind of taking a step back, and they're kind of like leaving. They're not really putting anything more on your plate, because you are already putting a lot on your plate as is, without their help, without their involvement. You already it's like you're telling them, it's like, hey, all right, I got shit to do, I got shit to figure out. I need to figure out me. So just chill out for a second, right? It's like they know that you are doing the work that is necessary, and there's nothing really much more they can do or say for you, because you are kind of already putting your head down and focusing on yourself and the things that you need to kind of work on, heal, or get rid of, or improve on. Um, so they're kind of taking a step back in a sense from giving you more further lessons. Um, yeah, because like you're on it. Like I said, you really don't even need me to really tell you much in the month of July because you're very much just like you're very determined. You're very, very, very determined. It's like you're sick of your own shit. That's what it's coming out to be. Oop. And you don't really need anybody else telling you like what you need to do because you've already and it's not even like a in an egotistical way or like an overconfident cocky way. It's just you very much are just like no, like I know myself the best and I know what I need to do for myself and this is what I'm doing and I'm doing it. And so I don't really need your input. I don't really need your advice. I don't really need much of anything because you really can't help me. Not because you're incapable of it, but literally because I'm the only one who can help me in this position of my life right now. So, yeah. Okay. What challenges are coming? Oop. What challenges are coming for Scorpio? Okay. In the month of July. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles actually goes this way. So okay, the challenges are okay. So I, because you're so determined, you're so focused on building yourself, and you're putting so much energy into yourself that you're gonna come to a point where it's like you're almost gonna kind of start on that precipice of overworking or trying to over improve yourself. It's almost like okay, like you're gonna be. It's almost gonna get to a point where you're actively gonna be seeking out flaws within yourself or what you perceive to be flaws, even though they're not necessarily flaws. It's like you get almost not obsessed, but you get really caught up in that pattern in that routine of okay, this is what's wrong, this is why I need to fix it, I need to fix this, I need to fix this, I need to fix this about myself, I need to do that about myself, I need to improve this about myself. You almost get caught up into it and you get in the energy where you're just never satisfied with yourself. It kind of like gets a little ventures out of the self-love and comes more into self-hatred a little bit, not self-hatred but like self-punishment. So that's going to be a little bit of a challenge, and it's just a good thing to always remind yourself like what you are working on and what for, right? And not just like continue to say to yourself, I need to work on myself because I'm not good enough. It's not that. You need to tell yourself, I need to work on myself because I need more help from myself, from myself, not from others, but from myself. I need to help myself so I can help myself reach my dreams. And if you just keep that mentality and not the mentality of like, I need to work on myself because I'm not good enough, that's not going to be a helpful thought, right? So just keep the mindset of like you're working on yourself because you love yourself and because you want to achieve what you want to achieve, not because you don't feel like you're good enough or not because you feel like you don't deserve it. Yeah. And then with the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, because you're gonna reach to a state where you're gonna be very much a very much a self of a blah, blah. Tongue tied. Excuse me. You're gonna reach to a point where you're gonna be very satisfied where you are at, or at least reach a point where you feel a level of satisfaction to start achieving things. But it's almost because you're gonna start, but it's that point where because you haven't worked on yourself so much and dedicating so much energy that when it finally ends, it's gonna feel a little bit aimless, and so it's gonna be like an urge to continue to exert energy onto yourself that's no longer really needed at that point in stage. Okay, let's see what good things are coming to you in the month of July, Scorpio. What good things are coming to you in the month of July? Oh God. Three of Wands, the Temperance card, and the Nine of Pentacles. All right. Okay, good things. Okay, so this might be frustrating for some people. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. But for some of you, as you go through this journey of your self discovery and self perjury and self improvement, you might find that your original goal or what your original manifestations or what you originally wanted are no longer really in line with you. And So that is a good thing because it gives you a clearer view of what you actually want, what you actually align with, which is a good thing. But I know for some of you it's going to be very frustrating because some of you may have been on this journey where you have been continuously trying to find what calls to you or what you want to do, and you keep, life keeps changing on you, or you yourself keep changing your mind on things, and it may become frustrating because you just want to be committed to one thing. But need to say, but it's just need to say everything that happens, everything that you go through, every little life journey, a little chapter of your life that you go through, like the phases of your life, right? You have a phase where you want to be IT, you have a phase where you want to be a doctor or whatever, like, right? And those things work out because it just happens. None of those things are what you truly want. Those things only lead you closer to what you want. And I know for some of you, it's a long and tiring journey, but it's a journey that's going to be well worth it because once you do finally find what really you connect with, you're going to be so grateful that you had these other experiences and that you were able to have those other experiences and gain knowledge from those experiences that may help you further. The Temperance and Knight of Pentacles card, the good thing is for some of you are going to enjoy the alone time. Some of you are going to really enjoy the solitude journey of the solitude journey of improvement. You're really going to enjoy it, right? Because some of you really like, you'll be deep diving in your psyche. And for some of you, really going to really just enjoy that journey because you never really had time before, you never really felt the dedication to do so. But this time around, you're going to feel it, and you're really going to enjoy it, and you're going to appreciate it. But the Temperance card, just all in all, this is really necessary for you to connect more to your higher self. And this is pretty much, I think, one of your big moments in this lifetime where this is going to be like a core memory, I guess you could say, for your higher self. Like, this journey is going to be one of your last stretches to reaching that level of attunement. And that's something that's a really, really good thing. And I'm so excited for you, Scorpio. Oh my goodness. I like, for others for others this will be a very intimidating and stressful venture, but for you, Scorpio, you're taking it like a champ, and you're like excited and looking forward to it. And so that's awesome. So I really hope you guys resonate with the reading. Please leave comments down below. Let me know. Helps me to connect to your energy. Feel free to like and subscribe. I do offer personal readings. I left the link in the description box below. But yeah, I hope to see you guys next week. I think I'm doing your spirit guide reading, so I hope to see you then. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye.